Iran puts a US base on its missile map, not with a press conference, not with a tweet, but with a full-scale war rehearsal. And this time the target was not hidden, it looked like Al Dafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, one of America's most critical military hubs in the Gulf. Welcome to TimesXP, it's me, Dritiyatri. Well, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, built a replica layout designed to mirror the US's key runways. Runways clearly marked, aircraft shelters positioned precisely, command and control structures mapped out. And then came the drill: ballistic missile simulation, kamikaze, drone swarms, and electronic jamming exercises. It was not really random, it was mythological. But you know why Al Dafra? Because it is not just symbolic, it hosts the US Air Force 380th Air Expeditionary Wing, basically a unit that operates advanced fighter jets, surveillance aircraft, and refueling tankers and surveillance platforms. It supports missions across the Middle East, from air patrol to strike operation. Well, from flights to rapid deployment logistics. Thousands of American personnel rotate through that particular base only. It is a backbone facility, and Iran just practiced breaking that backbone. In the simulation, IRGC forces reportedly rehearsed precise missile strike aimed at the runway to prevent aircraft from taking off, attacks on hardened aircraft shelters designed to protect very expensive fighter jets, drone saturation tactics, overwhelming air defenses through numbers, electronic warfare, jamming communication, blinding the radar, and disrupting coordination here. And in modern warfare, it's not just about destruction, right? It's about paralysis. Disable the runway, jam the signal, disrupt the command chain, and suddenly, even the most powerful air force struggles to operate. Now let's zoom out. Al Dafra sits in the UAE, right? A US security partner in the volatile region. If a real conflict erupts between Washington and Tehran, bases like this would be the launchpad for the American operation. Iran's drill signals that those launch pads are within range. Not just with long-range missiles, but with drones that fly low, fast boats that move quickly, and cyber tools that operate invisibly. In fact, the timing really matters. Tensions over Iran's nuclear program continue. US military deployments in the region have increased. Regional allies are reinforcing defenses. Every moment is watched. Every drill is analyzed. And when Iran publicly demonstrates how it would strike a US base, it's not just training, it is strategic messaging. Well, Iran's message, it seems layered. To Washington, we can hit your logistics hub. To the Gulf, hosting the US forces carries risk, and to its own population that we are prepared. But here is the reality, ladies and gentlemen. Military drills are the tools of deterrence. They are meant to prevent war by showing readiness. Yet sometimes they also increase mistrust, because when both the sides prepare for worst case scenario, the margin for error, it kind of shrinks. One base, one rehearsal, but the ripple effects are global. Energy routes run through this region, commercial air corridors crosses these skies. International trade depends on stability here. Any real strike would not remain local.